Hi there, Taurus. Welcome back. Let's see what's going on in your energy, Taurus, and what you should know. Let's see what's going on around your energy and see what you should know here. Spirit gives a clear, concise message here for Taurus. All right. So far, so good. We got the Nine of Wands coming out in reverse. That's the first card out. Ooh, Taurus. We got the Ace of Cups coming out for you. Okay, I'm hearing you could let your hair down. I'm hearing you could let your hair down. All toxic things are away from you. Okay, we're going to have to find out more about that. We'll dig deeper into that and see what's going on here. It's like there's always good and there's always bad. You can't have everything one way, right? You might have a person here who's been toxic to you. Okay? Maybe you've been dealing with a Libra or a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Okay, this person's upset because they feel that they are, well, they feel like they're older and they feel like they don't have as much confidence as they used to. I don't know why this person's coming into your reading. Could be a Libra. Okay. I'm hearing that you have distanced yourself from this person, and the more you have distanced yourself from this person, it looks like the happier you've become. You feel free now. It was like you had to let go. And you feel so much better. Now you're having this new beginning. Maybe a new job, new opportunity. Okay, maybe you had a new offer. You went to somebody else to give them an offer. This could be a mother figure. Doesn't necessarily have to be your mother, but it's a mother figure. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Alright. Spirit, tell me more about this Empress, please, and thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, I knew this was going to be bad. Okay. So, it looks like this Empress is not happy because she is single, alright? It looks like she's been trying to create an illusion and nothing's working. Nothing's working out in her favor. This could also be somebody who has a eating disorder. It looks like she might be a little bit on the chunky side. So, yeah. That's how she's coming out. She might be a little bit on the chunky side. Or she could be the opposite. She could be like extremely thin. And she could be like somebody who constantly is forcing themselves to throw up. Okay? That kind of thing. So she's either or. They usually run from one extreme to the other. Well, this is also somebody who always has to be the queen bee. Everything revolves around her. If you have children with this person, this is somebody who treats their children like objects. They see children as should be seen but not heard. Does that make sense? Yeah. That's the kind of person this person is. So, if this is your mother, my condolences. If this is the mother of your children, my condolences. But the fact that this person is coming into your reading, you definitely have my condolences. Because this person is here for a reason. And I can tell you right now, it's not going to be a good reason. I can just tell by the cards already that we're dealing with somebody who is pretty bad. Somebody who enjoys their privacy. Okay. This is an enemy. Okay, I feel like this is an enemy from your neighborhood. This could be an enemy from y'all have the same background. So it's making me feel like an old neighborhood or something, or you met this person from the old neighborhood. And now this person's unsure of what to do. What to do about you. This person's upset because they feel old and they feel useless. They feel like they've lost their confidence. They feel like they have lost their control over you. Yes. And they have. They definitely have. I see this person might have threatened you. Remember, guys, that this is a general reading, so do take what resonates with you. So if you have not been threatened, just take that part out, okay? But I do see this person as wanting to assault you. Insult you, assault you. Same thing. Not same thing, but both, yes. This is somebody who has said some things, insulted you. This is somebody that wants to assault you. That means they want to hit you. They want to cause a reaction out of you. This is somebody who possibly enjoys violence. You know, that kind of energy. They're coming back around, and it does look like this person is trying to swindle their way back into your life. So that means they must be out of your life because they want to come back into your life. And it's like they want to come back into your life just when you're reaching your happiest, when you're having this new beginning, when you have found love. And this person is going to want to come back because they definitely feel like you owe them. They feel like something has been unfair. They feel like you don't deserve this. They feel like you don't deserve happiness. That's what it is. They absolutely feel like you don't deserve happiness. They feel like they should be able to dictate this. They should have control over this. And you shouldn't. That's probably why you're coming into this reading as feeling exhausted. Yes. And where you've had to like defend yourself for a very long time. That's what it shows up as. And that's also why you're going to go for what you want this time. And that could be abundance. That could be a new career. And it could be love also. Or getting together with a new person. Having that love connection with a new person. So for one of you, it's all three of them. And for one of you, it's just one thing. Okay? But I do feel like you are definitely struggling to work towards your goals here. And I am seeing a physical assault. So one of you, this person has attacked you. And they would like to attack you again. So this is a female, a violent female, who feels like she has a right to put her hands on anybody she wants to. And she more likely has gotten away with this many times already. She's gotten away with it, and she feels like she's untouchable. Yes, she feels like she's untouchable. Boy, and you know what? I'm going to tell you something. If you are making more money now, or you're trying to make more money, you maybe get out a second job, or you got a second gig, this person appears to be obsessed with money. They love money. Everything is about money. So they feel like you owe them money. And that is one of the reasons why this person is trying to come back into your energy, because they want money. They feel like you owe them. And they're craving more money. So it's like they're trying to protect their asset. And what I'm hearing, Taurus, is that you are their asset. You are an asset to this person. Like property. So this is why it makes me feel like this could be your mom. Because, well, or she just treats everybody like this, you know? Could very well be that. Like she treats everybody like an asset. Like property. Somebody to be used and utilized for her own financial gains. And that doesn't stop just because you're her child, or if somebody, or even to her own children, right? Like this is something that she does not stop. Everything is about her. She has to be the queen bee. And she always acts like she's so motherly and so pure and so innocent And she just acts like such a great person. And I guarantee you, when people meet this person, they always think that she is so nice. And she's not. She's evil. And she's abusive. And she has two faces. And she always has to wear a mask. And she has no confidence in herself. And I'm hearing like this is an abuser who has aged. She's an aging abuser. And she knows it. And that might be for one of you. That might be why she has it out for you. You know, because she's aging and you might be younger. She feels like you're going to help her. You're going to relieve some kind of stress from her if you give her this money. She feels like, yes. But she has the ability to talk you into anything. She feels like she can talk you into giving her the money or, quote, loaning her the money. And I guarantee you something here. I guarantee you, if you don't give it to her, she will do something criminal to get it from you. By force, by bullying, or by doing something very vicious or dangerous. She's crazy. That's what it is. She's crazy. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups, Spirit. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. And you're over here just trying to have your new beginning. Which... oh no. Let's see. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. Okay. And I hear like you're just trying your best to have a new beginning away from this person. You're trying to hustle. You're trying to work hard. It's taking a long time. And you're wishing very hard. And you're not partying. You're not drinking. You're not being frivolous with your money at all. As a matter of fact, I see you as being very, like, in your head. Something about this person keeps running around in your head. Or somebody. It doesn't necessarily have to be this person. But it's definitely somebody who was two-faced with you. Oh, man, somebody who was wearing a mask. I don't know. It kind of sounds like somebody over here. Somebody who's wearing a mask. Somebody who's, like, two-faced. Somebody who's mean. Somebody who's controlling. Kind of sounds like the same person. It does sound like the same person. Somebody who only cares about themselves. Oh, man. I think I'm talking about the same person. If this is another person in your life, oh, man, Taurus, you got two. Yes. Oh, my goodness. And vengeful, okay? So that's why she's coming out, like, stuck in your head. Because you know that this person is a vengeful, mean, dominating little bee. And jealous. She's so jealous of what you got going on. Well, I'm hearing you're healing. And I hear you're hustling. And I'm hearing that you're going to get something here. It might take a long time. But your dream life is like around the corner. But it's just it's not something that's gonna happen overnight. But I am hearing like you're going to build something up. It's like as bad as she has treated you, is making you and pushing you to be better. Do better, become more independent. Like you want to show her. Look, my nail polish fell off. I just noticed that. Well, looks like you want to show her, right? Yes. You're more focused on your long-term plans, but you're getting slowed down. I want you to know that this person is an anchor around your neck. Like she's holding you down because instead of you spending all your time and energy focusing on your dreams and goals, you're having to like be in this energy of like constantly on your toes because you never know what this person's going to do next. And you know this person wants to have like some kind of revenge against you. But for what? For what? You know? Like for what? Because they want money and you won't give her money? For what? Because of the Six of Swords? Because you went away? Because you distanced yourself? Because you shook off everything that this person tried to put in your head? because you're still holding on to hope. That's why she wants revenge. You didn't sneak away. You just went away. That's what I'm hearing. You didn't sneak away. You went away. That's a difference. That's a total difference there. And you know what I'm hearing? You didn't even know where you were going. You just knew that you were happier just to get away from them. You probably went somewhere where you don't even know anybody. And that's confirmation for one of you. You went out into the world and went to somewhere where you don't even know anybody. You just moved there just to get away from them. That's how bad it was. And the thing is that this wasn't your path to be on. This person made you go on a path that wasn't even truly yours. You see what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't fated for you to move or relocate or go somewhere else where you don't know anybody, to lose that time and money and energy and moving, because it costs money every time you move. You know, even if you don't have anything, like even if you don't have like, you know, a bunch of possessions to take with you, it still costs money to move. You know what I mean? It's actually, that's why people sometimes, well, I was going to say it. Sometimes you know, you hear people say, well, it's cheaper to keep her. Well, it's the same thing with the house or living in one location. It's cheaper to keep her. It's just cheaper to keep the house, right? Because if you leave, you move, you have to put deposits down. You have to get services back turned on, you know, stuff like that, right? So it's just cheaper to keep her, right? But I'm hearing like this person has put you on a path that was never meant for you to be on. You see what I'm saying? Like, you were never meant to be on this path. And maybe for one of you, this person was like trying to like trade places with you, trying to take your path, trying to take your fate, trying to take your destiny. Like, what? What is wrong with this person? So if you're this person's child, that is so sad. Yes, that's what it is. Control. Lots and lots of control. And this person, I'm hearing they love to play the victim. So, of course, they're the victim again. Even though they're the ones that is pushing you, making you jump around. But, of course, they have to be the victim. Because you actually left. So, oh, boo-hoo. It's, you know, they're the victim. You know, everything's about them. For one of you, I'm hearing like you're building a solid foundation for yourself. Yes. Working hard. You might have a commitment in the works, you know, where you and somebody are deciding to like, you know, make it legit or make it Facebook, how you say? Oh, there's a word. It's just at the tip of my tongue. When you put it on Facebook, that y'all are together. What is that? There's a word people say. Facebook, legit, or confirmed, or something like that. But you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so for one of you, that's what you're working on. You're working on your success. It could be money. It could be a relationship. It could be many things, right? And you're doing it in front of maybe your whole family. So you got other things going on in your life. You don't have time for this person. You're busy with your life. And this person just feels like they have a right to do something here. They want to drain you of your energy, your time, everything that you've worked for. They don't care. They don't care how reckless they have to be. Because it's like the more reckless they become, the more they know that you'll cave in and give it to them. And Taurus, that's where you're going to have to put your foot down. And don't give it to them. Because if not, they're just going to keep coming back and wanting more and more and more. And it's never going to end. It's going to be, it's actually going to be like this person's new career. It's to just keep coming back. Because they know you're going to give them what they want, so they'll go away. That's pretty sad. It's time to put your foot down. I know you're exhausted. I know you've been dealing with this person like forever. And it's like a never-ending store. Or a never-ending store. It's like a never-ending story, you know? It's like it keeps going on and on and on. It's like a rerun of the worstest episode that you've ever seen, right? And it just keeps happening over and over and over again. And it's like every time you try to purge this person out of your life, they just keep coming back. Dang. It's, it's crazy, but it's true. This person is like having hemorrhoids. They just keep popping up when you least expect them, and they're just a pain in the ass, you know? Oh, Taurus, look at that. You have the King of Cups coming out for you. You do have the ability to handle this in the most utmost mature way possible, way better than I can handle it. I think you're the right person to handle this in the most best way possible. Um, but just don't be too caring and don't be too understanding, because that is what is going to keep you stuck around this person. Just remember that, okay? You might also be a very gentle soul, like you're very sensitive. Maybe you love music, you love anything with art in it, right? Yes, music. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Well, don't allow this person to take advantage of your good nature, because I feel like that's what it is. You have that good nature, that loving nature. You're very mature for your age, or you've always been mature for your age, that kind of thing. And you just have a way of getting things done. That's the total opposite of this person. This person is more forceful. They feel like they could bully somebody into giving them what they want. I just feel like this person is so spoiled, right? And they're just going to keep coming back. And I know you're exhausted, but you got to stand up against this person again. If you don't, it's like you got to do it really hard this time. This way it's over. It's done. That person won't come back anymore. You might want to do it in public, okay? You definitely want to change things up. You definitely want to change it and make it like when you try to get away from this person, do it in such a way that you've never done it before, because eventually you will get it right and this person will go away. I do feel very strongly that you're dealing with some kind of crazy leash, this leash that just won't let go, and that's what I'm getting. Thank you for joining me, Taurus. I do hope I said something that was helpful. If I did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, guys, and catch me in the next one. I really appreciate you coming in and supporting my channel. I would like to say that from now on, I plan to put out all my readings on Saturday, which Saturday is going to be like in another hour. So I'm kind of like trying to get them in there. So I'm going to start posting all zodiac signs on Saturday. This way everybody knows it'll be on Saturday, because I've been just like throwing them out whenever I can. But from now on, we're just going to stick to Saturday because it works. I don't have any appointments that day, so it just works. So if you can't catch me on Saturday, just remember the readings are there and they will be there every Saturday. Okay? All right, guys. Catch me in the next one. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.